Hey there guys, Bob for Trade Genius, June 5th, 2018. Today is my birthday and I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day once I'm done putting this video out. Number two, sorry about yesterday, couldn't do a video. I was in DMV hell. Just for me to get my driver's license renewed, I had to stand in a 4-hour line. There's no way you can tell me that it cannot be done faster. And every 10 years you have to physically show up to get your driver's license renewed. Unbelievable. So I was exhausted, had a headache, didn't feel like doing a video, so Phil jumped in and grabbed an afternoon one for me. But off to the market here. Very good day for us across the board. And looking at the market, I pulled the 2-hour chart up on the futures. It gives me a good perspective. My view is we're still going to hit this 2800 area by next Friday. All right, so we're above the center line. We tested this low volume area here, and the only fly in the ointment short term is that money flow is starting to diverge from the price action here at the end of the day, and I think what will happen here is, because it's the week before OPEX week, so they've been squeezing out the shorts here for the last couple days, but price is having a really hard time breaking out of this 2750 area, and now my view is that it could come down, it could come all the way down to here and really not violate my thought, but it's looking to try to break through this channel here. You know, they're going to definitely try to make a move for all-time highs. You know, they always try to run this thing up before a Fed meeting, and I think that's what's happening here now. So anyway, so we did, for those, we're now been calling out Nadex trades for a long time, mostly in Forex, occasional US 500, and then now that we have our new chat rooms up and ability to text out the information versus just putting everything through Twitter, is that we're now offering US 500 trades end of day. So I've been doing them for the last 4 days here in the room, and you know, we're 4-0, so we just use high probability setups that I use for trading futures, and put those trades out. We make our money and then we stop for the day. And so you can make great living trading Nadex if you're disciplined and use the right setups. And you can check that out. If you buy the crypto package, you also get the binary package as part of it. For now, I'm going to split it out in July, have it separate so I'm not confusing the crypto people and vice versa. But you can get the binary trading, and now that I'm offering end of day, you can get it monthly or you can get it annual. So you have two choices there. And if you like to trade Nadex and you want to trade it with somebody who trades the futures, then I think you'll like it with us. So during the day, it's the ES 500. Late afternoon, early evening, we're trading Forex, and we have two very good methodologies, very high profitability factors that we have, and you have to when you're trading binaries. So just FYI on that little tangent on that, but I love trading the binaries. They're a lot of fun. And now going into the market, we also had a very good day. I've been talking about Roku for a while, and ever since the short seller flipped his position on this, the market reacted down to it, and I got stopped out of this thing once, and now jumped back in, and today it jumped up almost $3, yeah, $2.23 on this. Pretty good move, and I think this thing's going to 49. So that's next resistance right here, guys. 52. So, but I think we'll probably fill the gap. There's a gap in here, you just can't see it, at 49. So that's my target, and I think it's going to be a nice profitable trade. They look like they're just sweeping everything right now, and so you can't get a better rounded bottom than that. So I would jump on it. We also bought today FCX. We've been in this trade before, profitably. We're in it again now. Let me zoom a little closer. Here's a bit of an eye chart. Okay. So my momentum indicator popped up today. My direction indicator popped up Friday, and then we're above VWAP, above moving average, above trend dot. So it was a good trade to jump in on. So we pretty much bought it here at the open, and hopefully we'll have a nice run on this. And then just to tie off on that, I'm also in XME. You can see a trend here pretty soon. Okay, XME looks like it's about ready to break out too. A lot of these things are making these like flat highs, and then they just burst out. So I'm looking for XME now to run. My target on XME is $40, and I think we're going to get there. I rolled back into fold today. Okay, I just like the action on this. And again, I got a buy signal on my money flow, and it got confirmed by the direction of travel. We're above trend dots, we're above moving average, and we're above VWAP. And so I'm just looking for this thing to push back higher again. My first target on this is 17.5 area, and then we'll have to see. But I think this one has a chance to really, really, really explode. Where else was I going to go in this? Oh, and we've been in CCJ. I think uranium's starting to move now. What a nice move. So there's definitely, the rumor mill is flying out there that there's just a shortage of uranium. And so I think there's a scramble on for it. So this is a good trade. We're in it. We're moving our stop up slowly on it because I think there's some tremendous upside with CCJ. And I don't know if you guys remember in the past, he's trying to form a little cup here. I definitely think it's going to get to here. And then when it gets to here, then we're just going to have to wait and see if it keeps climbing up this wall. You know, back in the day when I was just trading commodities, and all I did is that we were rotating through these commodities in kind of in chunks. So, you know, we had a big oil run in the early 2000s, and then we had a uranium run, we had a silver run, you know, we had miners running, and we had rare earths running, and now they're all starting to pick up together, and which is really interesting. And so CCJ, I have, if you don't like owning individual stock, buy URA, buy the uranium ETF itself, and there's a bunch of other ones, UEC, DNN, you know, pick your poison, but definitely get exposure to some uranium. And I think this thing's going to rock and roll. And you know, we bought it a week or so ago once we got some confirmation on our signal, and it gave itself enough room because I was reading the fundamental reports too, and it looks like it was a shake the tree time, and we didn't get shook. So now it's time for this thing to rock and roll. See, I bought it on here, so I have these are my Bollinger Bands on my VWAP. When it came down to here, we bought actually 1068 was our buy price. So that's where we are, and now we're just gonna sit and enjoy the fruits here and just kind of slide it up and see where this thing takes us. Which leaves us to this one, REMX. So this next on the list here, it's been pretty beaten up. It's hitting my oversold area. You know, we're getting oversold here. We're oversold here. And now I want us to see how it reacts to the first. If it gets to here, you know, around 26, I'll buy it. And if it doesn't get to there, if I start getting a direction turn on it, I'll buy it. So we're pretty much where we can grab an oversold. And this is like I did when I bought CCJ. Look, it's been washed out. It's oversold, and it's a good opportunity to grab a trade with a high risk reward to it. All right, and other than that, everything else looks like oil may have put in an oversold bottom too. So I'd be looking for that, maybe for it to run back up a little bit higher going into the Fed meeting. And natural gas is doing the opposite, and that's usually what happens. Natural gas is starting to give up the ghost here a little bit. But anyway, check us out. Go to tradegenius.co, and like I said, you can get monthly or you can get annual memberships, and we trade binaries, we trade cryptos, we trade stocks, ETFs, and then I'm in the room, so a lot of guys are trading futures in there, and so if you have questions, I can monitor all the rooms at one time, and then I have partners that are in trading the cryptos and the binaries along with me, so it's a good deal. And we also have our Crypto Express as well that does the buy sell signals. And we had a nice trade last week on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin looks like it's setting up again for another move here higher, which is nice, moving up with the market for a change. So, okay, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for listening, and I'll be back at you tomorrow.